Rhinestone Cowboy and Mugas. Joint favourites now. 7 Rizaka and Monkerhostin, 11 Emotional Moment and Dromlease Express, 14 Stars and 16 Redemption and Inca Trail. Quasar, Corello, Folie Plaisant 25-33 bar.
Starts are really working this week. Big field on their way. Monkerhostin is one of the first to begin, with Almaravid and Reviewer and Folie Plaisant up there as they jump the first, and they're all safely over. On the inside, Claymore is close up with Beau Strada as well, and Contraband racing very keenly, getting right into the firing line now as they rise at the second flight. And there Almaravid was just the first to pick up, with on the right Contraband in the green sleeves, white cap, Monkerhostin, the horse with the white face, the green jacket. On the inside of Almaravid, Reviewer nearest the camera, the white with the black cap, and then Folie Plaisant, followed by Beau Strada and Rhinestone Cowboy in the early stages, quite handy in about 7th place as they make the bottom bend. The leading bunch followed by Mugas in the red with the white sleeves. Redemption is close up as well, and then Anatar with on the inside Emotional Moment in the dark blue sleeve jacket. Starzan is wider out. Rizaka is buried a bit worse than midfield. Anya Dove just lost a bit of ground on the turn there, became short of room. Monkerhostin is towards the rear with the French furs as they straighten up towards the next. Almaravid from Reviewer and Monkerhostin in 3rd place. Contraband and Folie Plaisant. Then Beau Strada, Rhinestone Cowboy, Inca Trail on the wide outside nearest the camera, the very pale jacket in about 8th place, taking a keen hold. Mugas on the far side with Claymore, and then behind these Ollie McGurn, the maroon sleeves, orange sleeves nearest the camera, Redemption, Anya Dove, an Emotional Moment, and Court Sharif and Corello. Starzan on the near side, and then Quasar in that bright orange jacket. Sue Blur towards the rear with Rizaka and Val de Fleury and the French furs as they race on towards the next. Very tightly grouped together here, these 27 runners in the Coral Cup. They're spearheaded by Almaravid and Monkerhostin, with on the inside Contraband. Out wide is Reviewer. Then in 5th place is Folie Plaisant from Mugas. Claymore, Beau Strada, Rhinestone Cowboy, Inca Trail. Then Court Sharif and Ollie McGurn. Redemption is wide of Emotional Moment right up the fence, followed by Anatar and Quasar and Starzan wide of Monkerhostin and Anya Dove on the inside. Corello pushed along. Rizaka travels well in the rear division with Galileo. Also at the back, Dromlease Express from Joshua's Bay and Sud Bleu, French furs, and Val de Fleury is just about last of all. Heading into the back straight then, a couple of flights on this part of the course to take, and it's Monkerhostin on the inside of Almaravid from Reviewer, and then Contraband and Folie Plaisant and Mugas, who's getting very close indeed now. Rhinestone Cowboy's always been in a good place under JP Magna as they cleared the next. Towards the rear, Dromlease Express just nudged along on the inside. Val de Fleury struggling to go with them. Sud Blur is 1 from last, but the whole field covered by not much more than 15 lengths as they continue towards the next flight. Almaravid has been leading all the way there, or thereabouts anyway, as they go to this next one, with now Redemption taking much closer order on the outside. Monkerhostin is after that. Anya Dove was a slow jumper at that one. Reviewer is in 4th place. Inca Trail still handy as well as they approach the top turn. Carl Llewellyn, who won earlier on Fundamentalist, just about takes over the running now on Redemption as they head to the flight going up the hill. Almaravid on the inside, Inca Trail, and then Ollie McGurn has got into the contest as well in the maroon sleeves on the outside. Rhinestone Cowboy in about 5th or 6th on the inner of the white face Quasar, then Reviewer, and then from the rear Monkerhostin is picking up on the outside of Court Sharif. Monkerhostin in the yellow jacket really making promising headway. They're clear of Mugas, who's under the whip. Also under the whip is Corello. Running down the hill, Redemption fairly running away at this stage from Ollie McGurn. The Twiston Davis runners 1 and 2 with Inca Trail right there on the near side. Quasar, Monkerhostin, Rhinestone Cowboy in behind them. Corello wide. Court Sharif with a rattle as they land over that one. Then Mugas, who's now pulled towards the inside on the extreme right as they run down towards the second last flight of hurdles. And here Ollie McGurn and Redemption still battle away. Monkerhostin coming there strong in the yellow jacket. Then Court Sharif. Away to the left is Corello. In behind them Rhinestone Cowboy as they land over the second last and now make their way towards the final turn. And it's Redemption on the inside just giving way now as Ollie McGurn leads them in from Monkerhostin and Court Sharif. Then Mugas. Rhinestone Cowboy still travels well. Then Corello. Behind these is Quasar. Anya Dove running on from the rear with Emotional Moment, but Monkerhostin at the last from Court Sharif. Rhinestone Cowboy into third place with Mugas as they make their way up the run-in. It's Monkerhostin and Court Sharif. Monkerhostin, Court Sharif, Rhinestone Cowboy and Mugas both trying to close. Monkerhostin digging very deep. Monkerhostin holding Court Sharif. Monkerhostin wins the Coral Cup. In second, Court Sharif. Rhinestone Cowboy third. Mugas in four. Anya Dove in fifth from Emotional Moment. Then the French Furs and Corello and Sud Bleu, Quasar and Razaka. Back behind them in the midfield were Claymore, Ollie McGurn, who weakened, along with Galileo and Folie Plaisante and Beau Strada and Reviewer and Inca Trail. Starzan, Redemption weakened right out of it in the end, with Val de Fleury and Contraband, and amongst the back markers Anatar and Joshua's Bay. Monkerhostin, much improved. Richard Johnson in the saddle. For trainer Philip Hobbs, who won this race with the Grey What's Up boys 4 years ago.
Mugas was in fourth at 11-2. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Monkerhostin at 13-2 provides a success for Richard Johnson and Philip Hobbs.